Creek slow, cottonmouth, curling mud on my boots. Sun cuts and sideways, your laugh floats loose. Bucket buzzing, finger taps, old dockwood. My eyes follow your shadow where that hound dog stood. Gnats fussing, you brush them away. Could talk for hours, won't need to say much more than you're here, and I see it plain. Back roads breathe, nettle stain breeze spin around your name. You lean, I lean, lips caught in mid-claim. Bass jumps, water rains, hush settles, gone tame. Don't know if you're a curse or something I need to explain. 3 steps from running, too slow to complain. Mess of sticks snap, your hand slap. Line tangled, heart wrangled, moss damp on my back, you laugh. Flip a bluegill, hear that crack. Old truck island, gravel hops, worst pile behind regret. You're saying things with your shoulders I ain't heard yet. Breeze thick with pine, sweat, salt on skin. Wet grass and you shiver, draw me in. Boots, scuffs, brush past, wouldn't trade this minute for the rest that passed. Tongue-tied, you grin, never ask. Back rows breathe, nettle stain breeze spin around your name. You lean, I lean, lips caught in mid-claim. Bass jumps, water rains, hush settles, gone tame. Don't know if you're a curse or something I need to explain. 3 steps from running, too slow to complain. Every sticky step, every summer pose. Gone before rain, back before close. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Creek slow, wind low, cotton mouth, let go. Boot prints fade soft, heart's hard to show. Back roads bring nettle stain breeze spin around your name. You lean, I lean, lips caught in mid-claim. Bass jumps, water rains, hush settles, gone tame. Don't know if you're a curse or something I need to explain. 3 steps from running, too slow to complain. Down south, way down south. Let's go. Born in the pines where the creek runs clear. Daddy taught me young how to persevere. Gravel roads and mud on my boots so thick. Country boy raised, but my flow so slick. Backwoods wisdom with a beat that knocks. Moonshine legacy, never gonna stop. Fields of green where I learned to grind. Small town heart with a hungry mind. Backward flow, where the tall trees grow, where the tall trees grow. Country soul with the bass down low, that's my backwood flow. Pickup truck parked by the fishing hole. Catfish biting while I write these flows. Granddaddy's gun racking, mama's sweet tea. This is who I am, this is all of me. Dirt road dreams and a microphone. Built this sound from the ground I've known. Cotton fields stretching far and wide. Southern pride that I cannot hide. From the holler to the stage, every word upon this page tells the story of my ways. Backwood flow, where the tall trees grow, where the tall trees trees grow. Country soul with the bass down low, that's my backwood flow. Yeah, that's how we go. Pine trees sway to the 808 beat. Country roots run underneath. Never forget where I came from. Backwood born till the day I'm done. Backwood flow, where the tall trees grow, where the tall trees grow. Country soul with the bass down low, that's my backwood flow. Down south, way down south, yeah, that's my backwood flow, yeah. Pine trees grow. Expected what I'd show. Started from the dirt road, boots in the mud. Nobody believed in this country blood. They laughed when I said I'd make it out. Now they see what I'm all about. Gravel in my veins, fire in my soul. Taking what's mine, playing my role. From the holler to the top of the hill. Unexpected rise, but I'm climbing still. They never saw it coming from the sticks. Country boy with some brand new tricks. I'm wearing that backwoods crown, never gonna let me down from the bottom to the top of town, I'm wearing that backwoods crown, on my head, yeah, crown on my head. Backwoods bread. Mama said I was different from the rest. Had that hunger burning in my chest. While they were sleeping, I was grinding hard, playing poker with a stacked deck of cards. Turned my pain into my power source. Stayed true to my roots, stayed on course. Now they're asking how I made the climb. Tell them patience mixed with perfect time. Unexpected king of my domain. Country boy running through their veins. They never saw it coming from the sticks. Country boy with some brand new tricks. I'm wearing that backwoods crown, never gonna let me down from the bottom to the top of town, I'm wearing that backwoods crown, that crown on my head, crown on my head. Oh, backwoods bread. When the unexpected happens fast, you gotta make sure the moment lasts. From the mud to the throne I claim. Backwoods royalty, that's my name. Nobody saw this story unfold, but legends ain't always told. I'm wearing that backwoods crown, never gonna let me down from the bottom to the top of town, I'm wearing that backwoods, crown on my head, crown on my head. Backwoods bread. Down in the backwoods where the pine trees grow. Now everybody knows what I can show. Yo, listen up. You pull up boots muddy, cracking jokes at the door. Yeah, you talk hella loud, put your pride on the floor. Once you catch a whiff, creek water running strong. Ain't no city boy, you just playing along. Tough with your words, but you soft in the sun. How you brag on your roots when you never been one. Stay front, just another tall tale spin. You get real quiet when the real comes. I see you right through that act, no cap, just facts. All them lines you speak got holes and cracks. You wanna flex like you built it, but you never put in. You frame up fences, but you jump them again. You ain't country, ain't running these woods. Trying to play hard, man, I wish you would. Cold Creek proud, just say it out loud. You fake that life, but you never been down. You buy your boots clean, never scuffed in the field. All your stories for show, slick lips not real. You ride fence lines, but you back out quick, acting all wild till you see them sticks. Bluffing at the bonfire, check your tone. Ain't nobody fool when you scroll your phone. You're talking wide cause the whiskey's cheap, but you ain't spend a night out where it gets deep. I know all your games, all the front and all the fame, all your big talk throwing out my name. You want that respect, but you never put in. You buy new stories, but you can't fit in. You ain't country, ain't running these woods. Trying to play hard, man, I wish you would. Cold Creek proud, just say it out loud. You fake that life, but you never been down. Yeah, respect ain't fall, sir. At the cold, see you shaking the dirt. Drop your act, drop your stance, show me what you worth. You ain't it, you ain't real, you just want what I got. On the southern map, you're just a dot. Deep bass hit while the bassline swing. Steel strings sing for the truth I bring. This here world, it don't take in fakes. You stay on that porch, I'm taking what it takes. You ain't country, ain't running these woods. Try to play hard, man, I wish you would. Cold Creek proud, just say it out loud. You fake that life, but you never been down. Yo, Cold Creek proud. Where the dirt roads end, mama's prayers and daddy's sweat, learning lessons from the wind, how to fish and how to bet. Never had much, but we had pride. Taught me right from wrong inside. When the world gets hard to face, remember, son, know your place. I got muddy boots and calloused hands, working this piece of God's good land. Ain't ashamed of where I'm from, southern born and country strong. Muddy boots and honest ways, living like my granddad raised. When they look down on my kind, I just smile and speak my mind. Muddy boots, country strong. School was something I endured. Books and tests ain't what I needed. Learning how to cure what hurt, how to plan what should be seeded. Teachers said I'd never climb, past these hills and county lines, but I know my worth ain't measured by their books or fancy treasures. I got muddy boots and calloused hands, working this piece of God's good land. Ain't ashamed of where I'm from, southern born and country strong. Muddy boots and honest ways, living like my granddad raised. When they look down on my kind, I just smile and speak my mind. They think we're simple folk living off the land ain't broke. Every sunrise brings new hope while they chase that city smoke. I've been grinding since 16, building everything you see with these hands in his back. Never been afraid to lack. Got my family, got my faith, got my roots in this red clay. They can take their college degrees, I take wisdom from the trees. Making something out of nothing, that's the way we keep it teens. Making something out of nothing, that's the way we keep it coming. Southern pride runs through my veins, son of struggle, joy and pain. Life that made me strong, been here singing this same song. Generation after generation, building up the southern nation, one muddy boot at a time, living off the southern rhyme. When the seasons change around and my time comes for the ground, hope my children understand the value of this promised land. It ain't about the money made, it's about the price we pay. I got muddy boots and calloused hands, working this piece of God's good land. Ain't ashamed of where I'm from, southern born and country strong. Muddy boots and honest ways, living like my granddad raised. When they look down on my kind, I just smile and speak my mind. These muddy boots still walk with pride, southern heart can't be denied. Yeah, muddy boots. Remember when we used to ride these gravel paths at midnight? Your daddy's old Ford rumbling underneath the starlight. You said you had some business running down in Martinsville. Said you knew the backwood routes, knew every curve and hill. Now I'm sitting here wondering, where did all that time go? Time go. Tell me about them back roads that you're traveling. Tell me about the places that you've been. I've been hearing whispers about the life you're living now. Tell me, are you happy? Tell me, are you winning somehow? Whoa, back roads. Used to talk about escaping from this sleepy little town. You had plans and schemes for making money, turning life around. Now they say you got connections running through the county lines, moving product in the darkness where the sheriff never finds. And I'm sitting here wondering, how did we get so far? So far. Tell me about them back roads that you're traveling. Tell me about the places that you've been. I've been hearing whispers about the life you're living now. Tell me, are you happy? Tell me, are you winning somehow? Back roads. Should've seen the signs when you stopped coming round. Should've known you'd find another way to make your sound. In these hills where everybody knows your name, but money changes everything, changes everything. Tell me about them back roads that you're traveling. Tell me about the places about the life you're living now. Tell me, are you happy? Tell me, are you winning somehow? Back roads. These same gravel paths we used to ride at midnight. Back roads. Underneath that Carolina starlight. Back roads. Way down south where the pine trees grow, got my boots in the mud and my pride on show. Been running these woods since I was knee-high. Granddaddy taught me how to get by. Check the lines at the crack of dawn. Rabbits caught, another day's work done. Cash in my pocket from the fur I sell. Living off the land, doing mighty well. I'm a backwoods boy with a hustler's heart, making my living from the very start. From the creek to the ridge, I know every trail. Country boy grind that will never fail. Money in the bank from the work I do. Honest day's pay and I earned it true. City folks don't understand my way. Think I'm crazy for the price I pay. Getting up before the rooster crows, walking miles through the morning froze. But I learned from the best how to read the signs, where to sit and how to check my lines. This ain't luck, it's skill and dedication. Built this life on determination. They can keep their fancy office jobs, I'll take freedom over working for the mob. I'm a backwoods boy with a hustler's heart, making my living from the very start. From the creek to the ridge, I know every trail. Country boy grind that will never fail. Money in the bank from the work I do. Honest day's pay and I earned it true. Some call it old-fashioned, some call it rough, but I call it living when times get tough. Every dollar earned with my callous hands, building something real on this promised land. From sunrise to sunset, I work my claim, proud to carry on my family name. Winter's coming and the work gets hard, but I've been preparing in my own backyard. Stack the pelts and count the gain, through the cold and through the rain. This southern life ain't always easy, but it keeps my conscience clean and breezy. I'm the master of my own domain, and I do it all over again. I'm a backwoods boy with a hustler's heart, making my living from the very start. From the creek to the ridge, I know every trail. Country boy grind that will never fail. Money in the bank from the work I do. Honest day's pay and I earned it true. Yeah, honest day's pay and I earned it true. Backwoods born and backwoods through. When you was running bare feet on gravel, mind full of wonder, future to unravel. Didn't know the weight the time would bring you, innocence pure. Now look what life done fling you. Dirt poor but rich in dreams you carried. Mama's prayers at night, burdens she buried. Small town limits but your vision stretched wide. Never thought you need these words as your guide. Should've told you then, should've told you then. Life ain't fair but you gon' rise again. Road gets rough but you built for this. Should've told you then what you gon' miss. Remember Remember fishing holes where silence spoke loud, before the world made you blend in with the crowd. Your heart's still beating with that same rhythm, but storms ahead that'll test your system. Friends gon' change like seasons in fall. Some stick around, most won't call. Trust your gut when choices get muddy. Keep that fire burning, keep pushing, buddy. Should've told you then, should've told you then. Life ain't fair, but you gon' rise again. Road gets rough, but you built for this. Should've told you then what you gon' miss. Every scar you earned, every tear you cried, made you who you are. Can't run and hide from the boy inside, still dreaming big. In these backwoods streets where we learn to dig. Should've told you then, should've told you then. Life ain't fair, but you gon' rise again. Road gets rough, but you built for this. Should've told you then what you gon' miss. Keep that country soul, don't let them change. Stay true to yourself, let nothing sway. Yeah, back where the blacktop breaks and the gravel starts. It's where we been at, it's where we from. Let me tell y'all something. Born and bred where the backwoods bend and break. Barefoot boy with big dreams, baking in the summer heat. Daddy done his dirt, but kept our bellies full. Mama said stay straight, but the streets start calling. Crossroads come quick when the bills keep stacking. Choices cutting deep when your pockets stay empty. But I learned the lanes and the lines real early. Life ain't fair, but I'm faithful to the family. On these back roads where the law don't look, writing letters that I'll never send to the man I might have been if things went different. But I'm blessed with what I got and where I've been. These dusty paths and taught me everything about survival, a sacrifice, and second chances. So I stay true to my roots and my kin on these back roads where my story begins. Sunrise schemes and sunset settlements, hustling hard but keeping honor in my heart. Blood, sweat, and brotherhood built this business, feeding families while the feds stay fishing. And fast money flowing, but the fundamentals matter. Can't forget where you came from when you're climbing. Loyalty and love, the only language that lasts. Future looking bright, but I'm bound to my past. On these back roads where the law don't look, writing letters that I'll never send to the man I might have been if things went different. But I'm blessed with what I got and where I've been. These dusty paths and taught me everything about survival and sacrifice, second chances. I stay true to my roots and my kin on these back roads where my story begins. Shit gets heavy when you holding down the hood, but somebody gotta do what somebody should. Generational grind, grinding for the good of the kids coming up like we never could. So I take the weight and I wear it well, living letters to the future I'll never tell. About the choices and the chances and the church bells, ringing out salvation while we raising hell. Back roads where the law don't look, writing letters that I'll never send to the man I might have been if things went different. But I'm blessed with what I got and where I've been. These dusty paths that taught me everything about survival, a sacrifice, and second chances. I stay true to my roots and my kin on these back roads where my story begins. Back roads, back roads. That's where we learn to live. Back roads. It's all we got to give. Yeah, listen close now, boy. This is for you. See you running them back roads, think you slick with it. Daddy's laying under your feet, but you ain't sick with it. Blood and dirt in your veins, but you chase that paper. Same mother raised us up, now you think you're greater. Mama's praying every night while you're out there scheming. Brothers looking up to you, but your soul's been leaning toward that fast life, fast cash, fast women. But them roots run deep, boy, don't forget where you been in. Blood and dirt, that's all we got. Blood and dirt don't mean a lot. Till you bear 6 feet down, light in. Till you bear 6 feet down in it. Blood and dirt, blood and dirt. Remember when we crawl in that kitchen kids, if we forgot you. Red granddaddy shotgun hanging over the mantle. You used to listen to his stories, now you can't handle the truth that's in his words about staying righteous. Now you're out here in the darkness claiming you're the brightest, but that shine ain't real, brother, it's just fool's glory. This ain't how mama raised you, this ain't your real story. You can run from where you came from, but you can't run from what you are. You can change your damn appearance, but you can't change that beating heart. Whoa. Blood and dirt don't mean a lot till you bear 6 feet down in it. Blood and dirt, blood and dirt. Look at what you become, man. Look at what you become. Mama's crying in the kitchen, daddy's cleaning his gun. Look at what you become, man. Look at what you become. I ain't preaching from no pulpit, I'm just speaking truth. We both walked the same path when we were in our youth, but you chose the devil's highway, I chose daddy's way. Now you're dodging bullets daily while I'm stacking hay. The southern soil beneath us holds our family tree. Every branch and every root shows our legacy. You can sell your fucking soul for temporary gain, but blood and dirt don't wash out, that shit's a permanent stain. Blood and dirt,